let's talk about a real Hall of Famer in Shannon Sharpe. As we just discussed last segment, that he is moving on from FS1. I don't have intel of where he's going. One of the codes that I live by is that if you tell me something like that, then what am I going to do with it? So therefore, maybe I shouldn't even know it or get it, right? Now, I'm going to find out. But I don't think that a guy should be called and getting bombarded like with thousands of texts and calls. Oh man, Marcellus, let me tell you my next move, when we aren't that close, have that relationship. But when I know, I'll let you guys know and protect Shannon's interests as well. But I'm not going to be the one to find out so fast because I'm not so thirsty to be first to the party, but I want to have the most fun when I'm at the party. So I don't know where he's going, but I do know where sports media is going. I told y'all. Look, here's the thing. Woo! The culture is what's rewarded. I will always highlight that. That's a Ben Horowitz quote, who is a famous VC and alum of Columbia University. So basically, what sports media has become is what they're rewarding. They're rewarding bombastic. They're rewarding stuff that is like almost carnival barker, right? It's almost scripted. It is not, but we are now seeing shows that has one person who loves LeBron. Therefore, we must have another person that hates LeBron and watch them go at it every day. If they're trying to emulate the barbershop didn't have people placement. They didn't have product placement. They just said, I want you to hate him and I want you to love him no matter what the evidence shows. Now have fun and get your hair cut. That wasn't the elements of the barbershop. It naturally came to that place. And that's why I'm not a natural debater. I'm a discusser. I want to talk through it because I'm going to take some from you and I'm going to take some from you and then make me. And I think that's the way it should go in terms of our public discourse. But social media has now invaded what we see in sports media. So therefore now they're reacting to what? The loud minority. What? The back of the class. What gets clicks? What gets likes? So social media has now influenced sports media to a place where I don't think we're ever going to come back to balance. Natural balance, not this calculated extreme of you hate him, you like him. It's getting tiring, right? It's boring to watch somebody always prop up somebody no matter what happens, right? Now, beyond trolling, because I do that for the Clippers, but y'all know damn well I talk love about the Lakers and talk love about anybody who's balling. But like really, like that's how you're going to work and you will not get off of that narrative or leave that persona. That character to me is dying, if not dead. Now it's time to educate and entertain. Edutainment. Educate people, inform them, but also entertain them. But at the same time, dog, keep it real. Because if not, you're looking faker than ever because people are online. People are on social media. People are on YouTube. People are on Brinks TV. People are talking the real. And those people are now real people. Who has podcasts now? Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharpe, Stephen A. Smith, Colin Cowherd. Not only has a podcast, owns a podcast network. I leave myself to last, but et cetera, et cetera. And I'm late to the party. I had started this conversation 2017, 2018 about doing podcasts because everybody knew from those days that I always wanted to say more than was going to be accepted on the desk. And I still push the limits. But the only reason I didn't go full bombastic like, yo, this is the 100 is because I had teammates that couldn't keep up. I had teammates that didn't want the smoke. I had teammates that were going to be agendified or doing other things. So instead of just playing a team game that I was like, all right, I would never be able to get full win and a full championship. I would never be the MVP in that dynamic. I got to play the sport that I could play, right? So where is sports media going? To that place where you're starting to individualize it, right? You're starting to see these individuals become entities and do it their way. More personalities, a more unique perspective, and not sitting there like, I gotta be nice because we disagree, but you are supposed to disagree. You get it? So I think the jig is up, as they say, basically, to pull back the curtain. Not saying sports media shows are going away. I'm saying that what their content is and the structure of that content, I think that motto has died. It used to be a embrace debate. Now people are just embracing education, embracing entertainment, not just y'all falsely debating each other. So it looked like it wore on Shannon, not only the debates, but also the disrespect, and also the fact that he wasn't fully empowered. And there ain't nothing worse than walking around knowing that you the man and come home or come to your show and get treated like a little boy. And I know Shannon Sharpe in that moment felt real small compared to how big he really is, not only in football, but in sports media in this world at large. So salute to Shannon for finally betting on himself in this respect, and salute to Skip to see what he's going to do next, because it's going to be highly interesting.